Now this week we saw the NEO stock going up by 6%, which is something that is quite relieving. I mean, this is a stock that if you are to look on its monthly chart, you will notice that it looks like it's making like a consolidation moves in terms of share price, which is something that it must show you as a retail investor that it looks like we might not see NEO going further below or going down below 28 US dollars per stock, as there is more fundamentals that are surrounding, or there are new fundamentals that NEO is bringing into the stock. I mean, this is the stock that I've discussed quite a number of things with you on this channel as to what can we expect out of NEO in 2022, what can we expect out of NEO in the years to come. And from the conclusion of the upcoming developments and the ones that are currently happening right now, we can all agree that this is a stock which is just set to do very well, and this low trading price of NEO should be taken as good opportunities for you to load the boat on this stock, because from looking at its future prospects, we can all agree that it is just set to do very well. Otherwise, this week, guys, we read the new developments regarding NEO, indicating that NEO is now leasing another building, or a big building in the US, which is something that is incredible. Now, this building is way bigger than the building that NEO was leasing already in the US. So as seen on the screen, you'll notice that this new building that NEO is currently leasing is almost twice the size of their building they are also currently leasing around there, which is something that must show you that it looks like NEO, it is having some good plans with the US. We might see, and in fact, NEO starting selling their cars in the US sooner than most people anticipate, because this big move of them leasing this huge building, it is something that must show you that NEO will be coming to sell, or NEO will be selling their cars very soon in the US, which is something that must boost the investors' confidence, because this just means that now NEO will also be competing in a country where EV numbers are also growing at a very good rate, which is something that is incredible, and is the one that also must make you to load the boat. Now, you all know that the reason why I'm touching the US is because so many of the investors or retail investors that invest into NEO stock, they always have the question of saying, when is NEO going to the US? Because they know the potential that NEO can get to or can achieve when they start selling their cars in the US. Otherwise, Europe, we all know that already NEO this year plans to penetrate or start selling their vehicles into 5 new European countries, which is something that is incredible. Now, the new building that NEO is currently leasing, we read that this will be the headquarters in the US, which is something that I believe ought to show you the future that lies within this NEO stock. Otherwise, other good news we read about the NEO stock this week is that NEO has started hiring workers for the NEO Park, or for their new factory called the NEO Park, which is something that is truly amazing, as this shows you that we can expect, or that factory, we are to see it opening very soon, or this gives us confidence that indeed we'll see that factory opening very soon, because you remember that the prediction or the anticipation from NEO, they anticipate to start with the production from that factory around the Q3 of 2022, which is something that is incredible. And with the fact that they started hiring workers for the NEO Park, is something that must show you that we are getting closer and closer for NEO to start with the production at that massive factory, which is something that is incredible. And yet again, it has to motivate you to stay long onto the NEO stock, because it looks like we will really see very soon NEO starting to produce cars in that mega factory. Now, you remember that in my previous video where I was talking about NEO, I indicated that I am very excited about this coming week, and most of you were asking me to say what's happening in the coming week. Well, without a waste of time, NEO on the 20th of January 2022. I think it's this coming Thursday. NIO orders of the ET7, or those that like the ET7 in China or want to purchase the ET7 in China, can start making their orders, which is something that is truly amazing, because this is one of the cars in NIO which is just said to do very well, or this is the car that will do very well. I mean, Deutsche Bank or Edison Yu from Deutsche Bank expect NIO to sell approximately 65,000 of the ET7 this year in 2022, which is something that is incredible. Now, the good thing about the ET7, or the good thing, or one of the things that we saw trending on social media, is a truck which was carrying the ET7 car, showing or looking like it was going to deliver those cars somewhere, which is something that is incredible, because this picture is seen on the screen. You notice that it just simply means that NIO will be delivering the ET7 very soon. We are going to see NIO starting delivering that those ET7 very soon, which is something that must motivate you, because like I said, this is one of the models that NIO sell which will do very well in terms of sales. And the good thing is that this model is quite pricey, meaning that the more sales they make is the more money they will make, because this is one of the models that is expensive in terms of the models that NIO sell, which is something that is truly amazing. Now, all this good news we read about NIO this week ought to motivate you to load the boat on this stock, because you remember that in terms of share price, NIO is still currently trading at almost 31 US dollars per stock, which is something that I believe that with the strong fundamentals that surrounds the NIO stock, it is quite a very good discounted price. So it is a good opportunity for you to load the boat on this NIO stock, because it is set to do very well. It's just that myself, I'm just probably waiting for payday coming month end. Then if it's still trading this low, it is obvious that I will also load the boat probably once more onto this NIO stock. But if it continues trading this lower, then I hope, or I believe that then it will also be more opportunities for me to load the boat at this good discounted price. Otherwise, NIO is a company with good future prospects, and it is not only the new investors. If there's one thing that I should tell you, it is not only the new investors that see this, but it is all, even those that hate NIO, because probably it's a Chinese stock, that sees the potential that lies within this NIO stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And of course, if you are new and you just subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And again, guys, please go out there and also do your own due diligence on this stock, so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. God bless you all.